Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos, and today we're looking at linear equations with distribution level 2. Okay, so this is a continuation from the last lesson when we did distribution and then solved a two-step equation. In this video we'll do distribution, simplify like terms on one side, and then do the two-step equation. So as always, you can look at the watch help videos if you need additional assistance. Alright, so let's take a look at our first example. Okay, so here we have 3 times negative 2x minus 3 plus 4x minus 3 equals 8. We've got the negative 2x minus 3 in parentheses. What we want to do is simplify this side of the equation first, and we're going to start by doing the distribution. Alright, so let's begin. So I'm going to distribute this 3 times the negative 2x and the negative 3, and I'll do positive times a negative, which is a negative, and then 3 times 2, which is 6x. Then I do positive times a negative, which is a negative, and then 3 times 3, which is 9. And everything else I'll just bring down. Okay, now we still have a lot of terms here. We've got 4 on one side and 1 on the other. We want to simplify the side that has the 4 terms and make sure that we only have one variable term and one constant term. So to do that, we're going to collect them on one side. When you have so many terms, sometimes a visual aid is helpful. So what I'm going to do is underline the variable terms and circle the constant. That way I can easily indicate which one is which and which one I'm collecting. So I'm going to start off by underlining the variable terms, this negative 6x and this positive 4x. Next, I'm going to circle the constant term. Notice how I circle the sign with them so you can see that the sign is attached to the term. So now I'm simplifying by combining the two that's underlined and the two that is circled. So the negative 6x and a positive 4x, they're different signs, so you find the difference. So 6 plus 4, or 6 minus 4, is 2x. And since the 6 is the bigger absolute value, we go negative 2x. Next, I take the negative 9 and the negative 3. They both have the same sign, so I find the sum. 9 plus 3 is 12. And since they're both negative, we keep it negative. Then I bring down a. Now we could do what we did in a previous lesson and just solve the two-step equation. We want to isolate the variable term, which is negative 2x. Okay, and we're going to do that by removing this constant term. I'm going to add 12 on both sides. Alright, the 12s cancel out, so I'll bring down this negative 2x. And then here you have the same sign, so you find the sum. 8 plus 12 is 20. Now, my last step is to isolate the x by this multiplied against the negative 2 and do the opposite, which is divide. So I'm going to divide by negative 2. The 2's cancel out, leaving x is equal to negative 10. Alright, take a look at this next one. And you could pause the video right here and see if you can work it out on your own. Alright, let's take a look at this one. So the first thing we're going to do is do the distribution. We'll do a negative times a positive, which is a negative. Change the colors on that. Negative 2x. There's always an understood 1 right here in case there's no number. So negative times a positive is negative. 2 times 1 is 2. Bring down the x. Negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 3 is 6. Positive 4x minus 4 equals negative 14. Just bringing everything else down. Now I'm going to use my visual aid and underline the variable terms and circle the constants. Notice how I just worked on the left side. Now if I had things to simplify on the right side, I would do that as well. Okay, now I'm going ahead and collect these like terms here, or combine, I should say, combine like terms. And 4 plus a negative 2, you got different signs, find the difference. And so you get a positive 2x. Did negative 6 and negative 4, same sign, find the sum. You get 10, and it's a negative 10. Alright, now finally we have it in the two-step equation process here. And what we're going to do is isolate the variable term 2x by adding 10 on both sides. The 10's cancel out. I bring down the 2x is equal to negative 14 plus 10. Different signs, find the difference. 14 minus 10 is 4. The 14 is the bigger absolute value, so I make it negative 4. And now I'm going to go ahead and divide the coefficient here. Cancel out here. That's going to leave me with x is equal to negative 4 over 2. Positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. There you go. Alright, again, that was linear equations with distribution, level 2. Again, I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.